how loud should my du'as be? What is the decibels I should use? My vocal cords. How much should I put an effort into making du'a? Here we have explicit commandments in the Quran and from the Sunnah that teach us the default. And the default, Allah says in the Quran, call upon your Lord in du'a, in the state of humility and khufya. Khufya means gentle voice, soft voice, secret voice. Khufya, khafi. And Allah praises Zakaria alayhi salam in the Quran, إِذْ نَادَى رَبَّهُ نِدَاءً خَفِيًّا. When he made dua to Allah, a dua that was hidden, a dua that was secret. Nobody knew other than him. And in multiple ahadith, we hear from our mother Aisha radiallahu anha that, and of course it's the middle of the night, tahajjud, dead silent. And you know when it's dead silent, you can hear everything. Yet when the Prophet was literally a few feet away in tahajjud, she would have to strive. She would have to really pay attention to what dua he's making in his tahajjud, even though there's literally just 2-3 feet between them. And it's dead, pitch dark, silent, but she's making sure she's paying attention. Why? Because the dua was what type of dua? Du'a'an khafiyya. It was a gentle, secretive dua. Now, this leads us to an awkward question. Many of us will say, but I just make dua from my heart. I don't actually say anything. I just raise my hands and I imagine the dua. Is that a valid question, right? Is it true that many of us, we simply imagine dua? Is this valid? So again, to be clear, to be very precise, of course it's valid. It's not wrong, but it is also not the encouraged default. And Imam al-Nawawi actually mentions this in his famous treatise on adhkar. He mentions that, yes, of course, if somebody imagines dhikr, imagines dua, this is better than not imagining it, right? It's better than having a blank slate. It's good. And it is going to be rewarded that the qalb is remembering Allah even in the mind. But what is encouraged is talaffuz. You make the sound from your mouth. What is encouraged is you say something. And if you say it with intent, this is the highest level. And if you say it and you don't have that much khushu', this is one level less, but at least you're saying it. And if you don't even say it and it's just in your head, then this is the lowest, but it is still, in the end of the day, an act of ibadah. It's not wrong. I mean, to imagine good is also good, right? To imagine dhikr is a type of dhikr. By imagine here, I mean it's in your head. But it is not the ultimate praiseworthy dhikr. Therefore, to answer the question, should I just make dua in my brain, in my head, in my imagination? The response is, while that is not wrong, and it is rewarded, and it is a type of dua, it is also not what is the encouraged default. The encouraged default is, أُدْعُوا رَبَّكُمْ تَضَرُّعًا وَخُفْيًا. Dua should have some talaffuz, some words that come out, but at what decibel? Lowest decibel imaginable. The softest voice. The only exception, obviously, is when we make dua in a group. Like dua istisqa, dua in the khutbah, dua qunut. Obviously, then that is a different thing altogether. Otherwise, as a default, what should be your level of dua? The lowest level possible, the whispering voice, the voice that even if you're in sajda, in tahajjud, your wife next to you has to pay attention. What is that person saying? That is the level that your dua should be. Some group of Sahaba were raising their voices loudly in dhikr, and the Prophet ﷺ said, "O people, be gentle upon yourselves. Be gentle upon yourselves. You are not calling an entity that is deaf and dumb. You are calling as-Sami' and al-Alim."